Hey, this is Darren from Property Prosperity. Today I thought I'd have a bit of a chat about what I've been up to today. So today I had one of the properties we had on the market. It was a commercial property. It was actually a retail property that was currently tenanted. So we actually, when we were trying to sell it, we weren't 100% sure what it might be worth. So we put it on the market as what's called expressions of interest, and we put a closing date when the expressions of interest would close. So essentially that means that put it on the market and then people just sort of bid for it. It's a little bit like an auction, I suppose, but without some of the limitations of auctions where, you know, it doesn't have to be cash unconditional. People have time to go away and have a good think about it. And we have the opportunity to go back and have a chat to people and renegotiate. Hi, Isaac. Thanks for joining. So I thought I'd have a bit of a chat about me chatting to people. Now we're getting close to the stage where the expressions of interest were closing. So you know, over the last couple of days, I've been ringing up everybody that's shown an interest, just reminding them that the expressions of interest are closing today at 4 o'clock. So if they want to put in an offer, they need to do it, by today. And having a chat to people, a lot of people just sort of felt not sure whether they should put in an offer or not. And so the thing about this is, I quite often have this too when I'm selling houses as well. People are like, oh, I'm not really sure if I'm going to get it, so I don't know if I want to put in an offer. And my advice to them and my advice to everybody is just put in an offer. Who knows what's going to happen? Even if you think you're going to offer a crazy low price and you don't think it's going to be accepted, who knows? You know, it's not going to hurt anybody by putting an offer in. Because the crazy thing is, if you put in an offer and no one else puts in an offer in and the person needs to sell it, then you might have a chance of buying a bargain, really, and getting a really good deal. So, and the thing is, what your definition of crazy low price may not be a definition of crazy low price as far as the owner's concerned. So I wouldn't make any assumption based on what you think something's worth, that's what other people think it's worth, and that's what the owner thinks, or that's what the agent thinks. And you never know too how much effort the agent's going to put in. Obviously in my situation, I'm going to go back to all the other people that are interested. Once I get all the offers in, I collect all the offers up, look at the ones that seem the highest, I suppose. Then I go back to all the people that haven't put in offers, and I remind them that you're sure you don't want to put in an offer. And then the people that's maybe a little bit off the mark, let them know, hey, they're a bit off the mark. And those people that maybe the top three, I'll go back to them and say, hey, well, you're in the mix at the moment, but you're probably going to have to try a little bit harder if you actually want to get the property. And that gives them a chance to go back and reconsider. So that's, in an ideal world, that's what an ideal agent would do. The thing is, obviously, there's not always ideal agents out there. So you might get the situation when an agent doesn't try so hard. So that's why my advice is to you is, if you're not sure whether you're going to get the property, or even if you don't really want to buy the property, but you thought, hey, I'll buy it at a crazy cheap price if I can make some money, just put in an offer. It doesn't hurt anybody. As far as me as an agent's concerned, I don't feel offended if you put in an offer and it's crazy low. I'll just, if it's crazy low and it's not going to be accepted, I'll still take it to the owner and just say, hey, this person's offered a crazy low offer. They've got no chance of getting it. But, maybe there's been no other offers in. So then that's a chance for me to come back to the owner then and say, hey, all I've got is this crazy low offer. What do you want to do? And that gives the owner then the decision of whether they want to revise what they're hoping to get for the property, or whether they'll just reject it and take it off the market, or whatever they're going to do. So you never know. I suppose you're going to be in it to win it. So my advice to these people today when I was talking to them is, just put an offer. Even if you don't think you're going to get it, even if you think your price is probably getting off the mark, then who knows? Just put in an offer. And so that comes back to my my little catch cry. Don't be backward and coming forward when you're buying a property. Don't feel embarrassed. Don't, especially when you're dealing with an agent. They do it every day. They're not going to feel bad if you put in a crazy low offer. They're not going to be offended by it. So just put in an offer and just see what happens. And then you never know. You might grab yourself a bargain. So hopefully that's made sense. Hopefully that's given you a bit more confidence going out there and negotiating and looking around for properties, that you can just get out there and put a few offers in and just see what happens. Hey, John, thanks for joining. And Gregory and Glenn, thanks to everyone for joining. So hopefully that's made sense. So the key is to get out there and have a chat to lots of agents, put in lots of offers, and then you never know what's going to happen at the end of the day. So if you've liked what I had to say, then click on the like button. If you haven't liked it, still click on the like button anyway, because I really appreciate it. If you've had a situation where you've gone and put out some offers and managed to get a price at which you were surprised that you were actually going to get, and you weren't even considering putting an offer, I'd be interested to hear about it. And if you've got something else you'd like me to talk about in a future episode, then put a comment in the comment below. I'm happy to chat whatever you want to chat about. So and literally, I know it sounds a bit crazy about just putting an offer and see what happens, but this can save you tens of thousands of dollars when you go out and buy a property if you just put in a crazy offer and just see what happens. You never know where it's going to go to. So hopefully you take my advice. Hopefully you grab yourself a bargain, and I look forward to talking to you again next time. Bye. Bye for now.